Hi, my name is Avanish, and in this video, I will be talking about biodiversity. Now, before we get too deep into the subject, we want to start off with the basics. What is biodiversity? Biodiversity is the variety and variability of living things, which refers to all ecosystems and habitats around the world. Let's explore biodiversity in a pond ecosystem. Now, what is an ecosystem? Is it a system that's eco-friendly? No. The ecosystem is the balance of biotic and abiotic things. Biotic means living, while abiotic means non-living. Biotic specimens are split into three groups: producers, consumers, and decomposers. Producers are living things that can make their own food. Some producers would be plants, trees, ferns, grass, etc., etc. In fact, almost all plants are producers. Consumers don't make their own food, but instead eat other insects, animals, or plants to survive. Types of consumers would be herbivores, which are plant eaters, carnivores, which are meat eaters, and omnivores, which eat anything. Decomposers get their energy from breaking down dead material and making it into new resources. This can include worms, millipedes, snails, slugs, bacteria, fungus, and more. In the above picture, which my mouse is hovering over right now, I took that photo when I saw a bunch of fungus eating away at the dead bark on a tree. As you can see, I circled it. Some abiotic factors that are a part of a pond ecosystem would be rocks, sunlight, water, soil, etc., etc. Now, since we're looking at a pond ecosystem, let's look at some of the life inhabiting a pond ecosystem. A pond ecosystem is very biodiverse. Let's see. Snails, water spiders, dragonflies, newts, crayfish, water beetles, blue herons, frogs, birds, Canadian geese, mosquitoes, snakes, mice, fish, rabbits, turtles, and so on. All these things depend on each other and non-living things to survive. Big word alert, interdependent. There are many examples to prove it. For example, snails feed on grass, right? Well, grass can produce its own food, but relies on the ground, water, and sun to live. Another example could be fish. Fish rely on algae to survive and lay eggs, but then fish are relied on by all sorts of predators, such as small mammals and all sorts of birds, as a food source. An example related to that would be that the fish eats the plankton, the hawk eats the fish, the eagle eats the hawk, and so on, so on. So, you get it, right? Every single biotic specimen is all intertwined into this huge food network. No, it's not the live food network channel that you see on your TV to get your recipes. We're talking about the food web, which connects all of the living plants and animals in the pond ecosystem. The higher the specimen is in the food chain, the more it relies on other plants and animals for food. Where we are in the food chain? Where are we? Well, I can't really say, but in my opinion, I think we're somewhere around the top. Now, biodiversity has a huge expansion that can range from humans to even the smallest ants. In conclusion, biodiversity is one of the most complex chains that the world has ever seen. In fact, without biodiversity, our entire world would collapse. If only a few species went Sorry, I messed up there. If only a few species went extinct, it wouldn't make such an impact. But remove one too many, the world will end. Our world is already unstable. Try and help by planting a tree, planting flowers, reducing your uses of water, and even search Google. I hope you all took something informational away from this video, and have a good rest of your day.